everybody. Welcome to the party roll.
Greetings.
We are playing Dungeons and Dragons, I think it's called. I don't know. I've never played it.
Curse of Strahd.
So we're doing a little something different now. Something kind of doing something that I promised 4 years ago now? I don't really remember.
Yeah, I was going to say, after 4 years on a sideshow, I think we're getting back to the main show.
Well, I mean, we're in the middle of 3 campaigns, all being run by Steven. So we said, you know what we need? A 4th campaign.
Hell yeah.
So
I was looking through our podcast Discord because people have been talking on it recently.
Oh, wow.
And I scrolled up a little bit, and you said, I'm reading the book to Curse of Strahd in 2018. So yeah, 3 years ago
I think
at least.
Corey was also working on a campaign, and then of course Vanessa had Apes a Poppin'.
Apes of Poppin' still
Apes
coming.
Poppin', yep.
2027 now.
And
It's
the
on
mouse
about
guard.
its
Oh
job.
yeah, the
Right.
mouse guard. Yeah,
Well, I
Mark
feel
got
like
mouse
what's going to
guard.
happen...
Yeah, Mark
'cause,
got the mouse guard book, and I started reading all the graphic novels because I was so fucking pumped about it.
Like, Steven researched Savage Worlds because he was going to do like the side campaign to Corey's, and he did, and then he started another one, and then I started researching Mouse Guard because I was going to do a side campaign for Steven's, but then we just ended up Steven doing his own side campaign, and we'll probably end up at some point me doing my own side campaign. So, but yeah, anyway, so
we don't even know what
I
we're
am
doing.
bursting out.
But hey,
Doing it.
hey
The
everybody.
book. But we're actually doing a little something special tonight. We're going to do, I'll let you guys see. So let's start off with everyone introduce themselves. I mean, yourselves or your character, whatever you feel is necessary.
Hey, let's all go at the same
Okay,
time.
okay.
Okay,
That's the best way to do this.
Okay, hey, I'm
This is
Nagila from bottom.
Christmas
I'm a warlock. And
doing it.
yeah, that's going to be our intro from now on.
I can't believe we have fans.
Oh, that was great.
This is a good feeling having Mark back in the DM chair.
It is.
So I
Yeah.
can just fuck around again.
With your
I know.
homies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just playing a little grab ass with the boys. That's what I'm after.
That's right. Is there a grab ass button on Foundry? Like we can click.
There
find
is
it.
actually.
The slap
Alt
ass button.
F4. Alt F4 is the grab ass button.
All right, I'm doing it.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna leave and it's gonna ruin it
does.
because he can't get back in.
I don't know if we've mentioned, we are playing on the Foundry system, which is, it's only been around for about a year, and it's pretty
Cool.
cool.
It's got maps and it auto rolls the dice.
Yeah, a lot of people use Roll20.
Good job.
I actually have played quite a few campaigns on Roll20, and I'll tell you this, Roll20 fucking sucks compared to Foundry. So if you're looking to play with your friends online virtually, give Foundry a go. It's a one-time payment of $50, and then you have a lifetime license to it. And it's real nice. You can put whatever campaign system on it. We played Savage Worlds on it with Steven's last few episodes, and it worked just fine.
Yeah, and if $50 seems a little steep, just
Yeah.
use your
Or
Patreon money.
just pirate it.
Come on, guys.
That's probably an option.
Sure. Yeah, do that too.
Anyway, so okay, I'm gonna do the thing you're supposed to do in emergency. I'm gonna point at a person and say,
I was gonna
"Call
say,
911."
do you,
Steven,
Oh, okay, okay,
introduce
we're
your
actually doing
character.
everyone, make sure to talk over me while I'm doing it though. I'm gonna be playing Crusperton Sog Biscuit, the cleric. I don't really know what to go else into. I have a voice in my head, but I don't want to do it right now because I feel dumb.
No, dude, do it.
He is a follower of Pelor, god of the sun and healing, and I'm a cleric of light. So I'm gonna bring the fire to this fucking
perfect.
cursed land.
Are you really? So wait, okay.
So was that the voice?
Are
Was
you
that
like
the
lawful? Are you lawful good?
I'm neutral good.
Neutral good. Okay.
Was that the voice you were going to use,
Wait,
Steven?
somebody who's not me playing a good character.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my normal voice. That's my plan.
Nice.
All right,
All
Dusty.
right, I'm going to be playing as Frad von Darkness Bloodsex, and I'm do I go into like my character background a little bit, or
Yeah, tell
is
whatever
this
you
like
want to tell.
Alcoholics Anonymous meeting where we're all sitting around?
This is so.
Tell us your story.
I guess I didn't explain it to the audience. We're doing kind of a little mini session 0. This will not be the whole episode. We are planning to actually get into get into the thick of things. But I just wanted to kind of introduce everybody first.
You sure shit don't remember who we are.
So yeah, mental canon. We're sitting in Cusperton's kitchen. He just brought out
Lab.
fractionally frozen espers made from apple cider. So we're ready to get apple palsy. Have some essence of lockjaw. So yeah, Frad von Darkness Blood Sex. He's kind of like just graduated from a like a boys prep school pretty recently. He's trying to find his way. He got fascinated by the dark occult magic, but was not able to use magic. And he's not very strong, but he did take a fencing course. But he was decided to use that skill out in the world, and his goal is to try to get in with some cool vampire dudes. See if he
Can he come over to my house? Because I need to get my back fence fixed up, like just the back part. The two sides are fine.
That's what we're here for. You heard there.
He took a fencing course, right?
yeah.
All right, Matt.
Hold on, Dusty. Is your picture Harry Potter with clown face?
No, dude,
makeup
that's
on?
Frad von Darkness Blood Sex.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
if you double click on him, you can get a bigger,
Oh yeah.
better
Oh
look.
yeah, I'm zoomed
That's
in
the
on him.
slap ass button.
That's, I found that for Dusty. That is for sure somebody's depiction of Harry Potter from the Maya Mortal.
He's gothic.
Really? Oh my god.
So great.
All right, Matt.
Okay, well I'm Nagelius Cumbottom.
Come on.
Bottom. Wow.
Holy shit! Can we just stick with cum bottom?
Yeah.
That's after hours. It's party roll after
exactly
hours.
what
After
That's
dark.
After out,
That's what all the other kids call them. In
Yeah.
Warlock
crumbs
school.
in the streets, comes in the sheets.
He's an uppity warlock who made a pact with a fiend, so it's going to be pretty great that he's going to be with a cleric who is a Lord of Light man. But yeah, I don't know what really else backstory he has except that I took the cool Curse of Strahd Haunted One background, so he's got some pain back there. He's got very unwise eyes. He's got very sad eyes.
Oh,
Do you want to talk about it, or is that something you want to possibly reveal
No,
later?
yeah, never talk.
Never talk.
conceal,
Talk to cops.
don't feel.
All right, and I guess we didn't introduce ourselves as humans.
That
we
they
kinda
know.
said your names.
They know.
I'm Mark. I'll be DMing this little adventure for the first time in
Forever.
it is 4 years, or is it
Years.
5 years? All right.
84 years.
Yeah, it's been 84 years.
I'm ready to release our other quarterly episode.
Hey, we're doing pretty good. It's only been about 2 months.
Yeah.
Definitely better than 2020.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
All right, so let's dive into it. It sounds like you guys are hanging out at your buddy Cresperton's party shack. I don't know. You got a little house.
I mean,
Party shed.
I probably don't own a place here, but I may have paid for like a room at a tavern or something. I rented a local Airbnb.
Just like break into some guy's shed and like hooked up a mini fridge.
All that foreign money's really messing up Faerun, man. Buying up all the real estate, renting it out.
Too real.
All right, yeah. So I
Yeah,
guess
it's nice of you guys to invite me to this. I don't get out very often. I don't know if that's his voice. I'm just trying to.
I mean, you do.
Test
You.
drive.
yeah, I mean, yeah, just kind of, everyone's got to find their own way. But once you guys hear me do a few stupid voices, you're just gonna feel great. You're gonna
Okay,
slip
yeah,
right
we're
in.
gonna walk into
Well,
it.
again,
So,
remind me how we met.
I was about to ask the same thing.
Please write all of our backstory for us.
Okay.
No, not
Damn.
Not fraud. I don't care. How did Crusperton and Nigelius meet?
Our parents went to the same pool every weekday. I would always get so wrinkly that I would have to lay by the side and yell at people not to splash at me. But you were always just so gifted and talented at the swims, and I hated you for it. I don't.
The swim meet.
And now we're friends. Yeah.
Oh, sidebar. What race is everybody?
Oh, I'm half elf.
I'm a human.
I'm human.
Mark, that's canon. Crusperton and Nigelius met at a public pool that their parents went to. Jesus Christ.
I made an ugly laugh.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So,
I thought you were both janitors at my school. I didn't know that you guys were, from not from the school. I just saw Cusperton's ad in the ye old Strahd Craigslist and just decided to meet him at the shed to try his cool ice apple drink. It seems like it's a pretty good idea to drink that up. Right, guys?
Yes, drink as many shots as you can as quickly as possible. It's really good for your constitution.
I've been trying to get rid of this constipation.
I mean, your constitution's pretty good.
Do you want to explain the ice apple drink, or just keep it pre?
I just look up freeze distilling and don't ever do it because it's dangerous.
Do it.
Don't do it.
So I know that rubbing alcohol is already like dangerous to drink. What if you froze rubbing alcohol and then distilled it?
Make super rubbing alcohol.
Just a few drops of like a food dye and a little bit of sugar, and bam, you're good to go.
Yeah. Just drop an apple core in there.
So after a hardcore night of drinking dubious alcohol at your friend's Crusperton's not apartment, rented building of some nondescript
Rented
nature.
may be a bit overstated.
He wrote his name on the door. It's fine.
We may be squatting. Squatting might be the right word.
I haven't squatted in 10 years.
Don't blow your knees out.
About time for a good squat.
I can barely bend my legs. I just walk around like planks. I'm going to change my movement to 10 feet instead of 30 real quick.
That's pretty good. My mom gave me some money for my adventures, but I've already spent most of it. I lost it at the card games.
The alcohol's not free.
Oh, shit.
Okay, how much how much gold do we have to give you?
I don't know how much you got.
How much do I got? What's inventory? Oh, I have no currency right now.
It's just a
No.
It would seem my pockets are lighter than usual.
I thought this was an exchange for services. I thought that's why Cumbottom was here.
That's why he's here.
Okay,
So after a night of
night.
sipping methanol appletinis, you all eventually find your way to sleep.
Just blackout.
Generally blacking out, or you just go blind.
You find your way to sleep and just never wake up.
Each of you, in turn, are woken by almost ethereal chanting.
Is this the Applejack talking?
You feel that something is calling you from outside the shack.
what time is it?
You are compelled.
Mom, is that you? I'm trying to sleep.
Oh, yes, I'm up. My jaw sure is tight, though.
Can I do a quick insight check to sort of get my bearings why I'm feeling compelled? I don't know if that means anything. Or Arcana.
Yeah, roll it.
I'll just do insight. I rolled a 10.
All right, you feel as though you are needed. So your presence is
I've never been needed by anything before.
This must be the adventure that I was looking for. Come on, guys, let's go check it out. This could finally be my chance
okay.
to meet a real vampire like Strahd.
Okay, yeah, I go out.
All right.
Sure.
As you emerge, you you realize that it's still at some point in the middle of the night. It is still nearly pitch black. Only the light of a few stars glimmers overhead.
I try to
There
beat
is
Cusperton on his way out the door.
No, Tio, bother.
You awkwardly jam into the door next to each other.
Excuse me.
Surrounding the shack and I assume the woods outside, a thick fog pervades the air. But almost as if responding to your presence, a path seems to open.
How convenient.
I'm not much for hiking.
Can I throw down some perception to see if I see anything that might be a bit uncouth, out of place?
Yeah.
I'm looking too. I got a 16.
I don't even know what my
No, wait,
perception is.
I got a 10. Wait, I got a 7. Damn it. Sorry,
I'm
I
gonna
don't know how
click
to
over
read
to
stuff.
actually seeing the rolls. Here we go. Yeah, that's a 7.
Where's my
All right,
perception? Oh well, I don't need it. It's fine.
To you it just to crumb bottom, it just looks foggy. To Crusperton, you notice that the fog seems not entirely natural. There's almost a sort of unhealthy hue to the fog, as in it's not just water vapor and you would not want to breathe this in.
Lads, I think there may be some sort of magic afoot.
This does seem pretty spooky, guys.
Have you exited the building?
I have fully.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I guess also Fraud
All right,
did at the same time.
I'm out there.
As you're looking around, you notice the fog has kind of enveloped your party. It's now between you and the door you just exited.
Oh, bother.
And only the path that's opened lays available to you.
Well, let's get to the crumb bottom of this.
You old rascal.
Oh, Nigilius.
We follow Nigilius as he guffaws.
You go traipsing.
As I stiff
It
leg
is, so
stomp
it is
out
dark, and as I was just told, two of you are humans. I can't remember if half elves have low light
Yeah, I
vision
have
or
dark
not.
vision.
Okay, so you're gonna want him at the front of the party. Again,
Features.
I'm not the kind of DM who really pays that much attention to light levels.
Hope
or
we're not players who
weight.
pay much attention. So
Yeah, I just
anything like
assume
that.
I can see
I
unless
personally
told
don't find it
otherwise.
that fun. But yeah, I'm just gonna say it's pretty dark, but with kind of someone who can see a little better at the front, like
I can
you
see 60 feet.
You can keep going. Yeah, like
Except
you
for
can,
the fog.
You can see where the fog is and where the fog isn't, and you can see well enough to kind of not trip over roots too badly. Like you're not gonna impale yourself on a tree or anything.
I look around for like any kind of decent sized stick or something like that I can find.
Roll for it. You find a good stick.
All right, I'm going to cast
it up.
light on it.
It'll. Oh, I don't think you even need to roll for that.
I get an 8 on light. How many lights do I have? I don't need to roll for it. It just makes it.
Okay, that's like if something's casting light against you. Okay, yeah, I mean the stick lights up and now you can see quite well in front of you. As the light hits the fog, it almost takes on a yellow, pale hue. So you're convinced now this is definitely not just water vapor. Like maybe you're still broke and there's booze leaking out. You don't know what's going on.
guys, this
Don't
looks
breathe
like
it, boys.
pee.
Don't breathe it.
Gross. What is this, like pea cloud? Guys.
Go taste it.
Apple.
This must be
So
part of the
as-
distillery shack.
As you continue making your way through the fog and this path through the forest, the terrain starts to look unfamiliar. Like you've all walked this path before, and it doesn't seem like the path you're used to.
This is unfamiliar to me. I know
waiting to see
every
if
path
anybody
that
wanted
I've
to
ever
respond to
walked
that.
on, and this one's not one of them.
It reminds me of a normal path we'd walk on. But there's green fog. It looks like pee.
You're very correct. This is very pea-like.
You
Pea-like
continue
indeed.
for lack of anything else to do, because as you continue to move, the fog continues to close in behind you. So you continue for a good 15, 20 minutes or so, and go ahead and let's see.
I'm gonna keep saying that we're gonna get to the crumb bottom of this. Yeah.
Give me I assume you're all just kind of looking forward. So all of you give me a perception
You got it.
check.
I got a 15.
Dusty, if you need to just yeah, you figured it out. Good
12.
job.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, all of you. I'm going to
Steven
go
got
and
a
say
16,
Crusperton
Dusty got a
first,
13.
but Nigel's right behind, and then Fraud behind him. You all see what just barely looks like might be a small village on the horizon as the forest itself kind of peters out.
Oh, how quaint. Do you
ways
think
ahead
they
of
have a
you.
bakery?
Ah, yes. Bread is the perfect thing to have right now.
As long as they have those palsy appletinis, I'm down.
Got a real taste for those now.
What does the village look like? Like just standard village affair, or
It's
we
you
got a
can't
little
tell
farmland?
really
Okay.
yet. You just see kind of what look to be building shapes on the horizon.
Any people or villagers around?
I mean, you don't know that. It's just dark. With kind
I
slightly
push
darker
forward
shapes
towards
against
the
the
village.
All right. As
Do
you
we still
finally reach
feel
the
compelled? I'm sorry.
the compelling is there, but it's a little more necessity at this point because again, it's kind of the only way you have to move.
Unless you want to walk through pea fog
Yeah. Yeah.
and you get pee in your nose. Gross.
Gross.
No pea shall enter my nose this night. Oh, okay.
So
Our map changed.
My mom always warned me if I strayed too far, I might get pea fog in my nose. She was right.
you find yourself on the edge of a village. The fog is still quite thick. It surrounds the village. It seems like nobody is out and about, both because of the time, but also just because it would seem nobody wants to be out in this fog.
Oh boy.
Should we go knock on random doors and ask them what religion they are?
Yes, indeed.
As part of the survey? That sounds great. This is the kind of thing we need to know.
The fog continues to almost, you would think, guide you in a specific direction. It kind of almost seems alive in its directing as it shifts and wisps around you and opens and closes the paths it wants you to take.
Mildly unnerved by this fog.
It seems it has somewhere for us to go.
I follow its instructions because
Yeah.
I'm a sheep.
Yeah, Pete.
Eventually,
Pea fog never straight took us in the wrong way before, so
I've never been guided wrong or right by fog, so might as well try it. So eventually you find yourself outside of what looks to be a large, dilapidated mansion on the outskirts of town.
this is not my large, dilapidated mansion.
And I ask myself, how did I get here?
As the pea fog goes by.
You know what? There's even there's flavor text, so I'm going to read that to you.
let's hear it.
I don't
I've
want to
never read
taste
flavor
it.
text before. So yeah, you guys just savor this. It's the gravel road leads to a village. Its tall houses, dark as tombstones. Nestling among these solemn dwellings are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut tight. A soft whimpering draws your eye towards a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street.
What?
Oh my! I walk to the children.
Be careful. What's your name? Crusperton?
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Crispy?
You'll scare them. You're terrifying looking.
Oh, yes. I shall withhold myself. Back to the shadows, to the peafog.
And
Children, what god do you worship?
so in front of you are there's a young girl who looks to be roughly 10, 11 years old, and beside her a boy around 6 or 7. As you approach, the boy kind of shudders and draws behind who you assume is his sister. The girl meets your gaze. So, is that what you're asking her?
Yeah, that's literally what I ask her.
She looks up at you and, we have no god, sir, but we need your help.
Fraud, you deal with them. They're your age.
Hello. They're much younger than me, but I'm an adventurer. My name's Fraud Von Darkness Bloodsex. Have you heard of me before? I'm
love
sure
it.
you've probably heard my tales. Are there any vampires around? I'm trying to find a vampire.
At the sound of the word vampire, you hear the shutters of a house somewhere behind you snap shut.
Does that house have a vampire in it?
I think I was taking a picture.
Oh God, no, Matt, bad Matt.
The girl stares at you quizzically for a few seconds, and then, well, sir, if you are a great vampire, I guess.
Well, I
Then-
haven't
then you could-
officially
you could-
found a vampire to bite me yet. I'm still trying to find a vampire and hope that if we hit it off well, he might try to help bite me to become a vampire. I think that's how it works. I'm not really sure. My mom tried to explain it, but I thought it was, kind of gross. And, I know it has something to do with it's kind of similar to the PFOG, but it's like, when a vampire loves a fraud Von Darkness blood sex guy like me a lot, maybe I could become a vampire too. I'm not really sure on the details, but I'm just trying to find one.
I'm not sure that's how it works. You hear me from the back.
Fraud, I'm sure you'll find your perfect match. I kneel down. Little girl, are you really in need of help?
You all sound quite brave.
Thank
There's
you.
a monster in our house, and we desperately need your help. We're so frightened.
Well, despite your heathen nature, I am implored by my lord to help you. Where's your house at?
She turns and points directly behind her at the mansion. So, again,
You live there?
more flavor text. She then points to a tall brick row house that has seen better days. Its windows are dark. It has a gated portico on the ground floor, and the rusty gate is slightly ajar. The houses on either side are abandoned, their windows and doors boarded up.
Do you have other family? Someone taller than you, maybe?
I'm mother and father, sir, but I haven't seen them. I fear the monster has them.
I haven't seen my dad since I was your age. Have you seen him? I'm looking for vampires and my dad. I'm wondering if my dad is a vampire. Maybe that's why he left me, is because I'm not a vampire yet.
We're getting so much backstory. I love it.
It's so perfect. All right, go open the gate so I don't have to touch it, and then we'll go in and find your parents' bodies and kill the monster. Find your parents and kill the monster.
I can't, sir. We're too scared. We can't go back in the house.
Lord help us. Okay, we will go in and open the rusty gate ourselves.
Yes, let's leave these cowardly children behind.
The streets
So as
seem
you-
safe enough. The pea fog will protect them.
As you walk away from the children towards the gate, the girl shouts back after you. Oh, one more thing, sir. Our baby brother. He's somewhere in the house. Please save him.
Ooh.
Baby, you say? Like, how small of a baby? Is it a loaf bigger than a loaf of bread?
Little Walter, just born. I
Is it
suppose
shorter or taller than you?
I haven't seen bread in so long.
Yes, you wouldn't.
Quite smaller than us. It's an infant if you understand the concept of it.
Did you say your baby
Yeah,
brother's
more or
name was
less.
Bread? What kind of a name is Bread?
His name is Walter, sir.
Maltus?
Walter.
I've never heard of this kind
I,
of bread. It must be a poor person's kind of bread. Waltus bread. But we will help you find your bread
Some
brother.
kind of poor person bread I'm too rich to eat.
I lean down and pick up a stone and cast light on it.
You're going to say you
This-
cast it at the children. Leave
I
us
cast light
out.
on the stone.
The stone illuminates.
I hand it to the little girl and say, "Here, the Lord of Light will light your way.
Is that a cantrip?
Just believe."
Sounds like a cantrip.
It is a cantrip.
She looks at the
but
stone.
you have to believe. Is that part of it, or did you just tell me you have to believe?
I'm just trying to. I mean,
believe.
just believe.
She looks at the stone quizzically for a moment, and then both her and her brother kind of scurry to the other side of the street, and she again implores you, "Please, sir, there's no time. You must save them."
Did she not take it from me?
She did not.
Oh, I tossed it at her feet, little rat.
I knew we were going to end up throwing rocks at these kids. I just knew it.
I don't throw it at her. I throw it kind of in front of her just so that the light's near them.
They both kind of look down, not in fear, but just very concerned at the
Wait.
glowing stone you threw at them.
Can you roll to see if it bounces off the ground and like hits her in the leg?
Yeah, I don't know. What should I roll, Mark?
I mean, I don't know. Are you chucking it full force? I guess dexterity.
I don't know.
You're
I'm just
kinda-
a light throw towards them.
Yeah. All right, let's do dexterity then.
We do an ability check, normal.
Yeah, that's a good toss. That lands
rolled a 20.
right next to her feet.
Nice.
Her
Nice.
feet explode. Oh man, it's been a while.
So yeah, they've.
Yes, well, this house, this mansion of sorts. I suppose we must go inside and wreak whatever so we these people have done. These foul people.
And by the look of these kids, I'm sure it will reek too. Jeez.
All right, who goes in first?
I do.
Fraud.
And then I run as fast as I can.
What a good lad you are, Fraud.
All right. So do you approach the gate?
Oh yeah, I just blast through the gate. And I say, "Beat
All right.
ya!"
The gate easily yields to your touch and opens.
I knew it. Stupid gate. Couldn't
You're so
hold me
strong,
back.
Fraud. Just keep rushing in. You're great at it.
Hey, thanks, guys. No gate's ever held back a Von Darkness blood sex from an old, crusty mansion before. Let's go! And then I keep rushing in.
Hey, I can see stuff.
All right. So you find yourself in the foyer of the house.
Beat ya!
That was an excellent job with that gate and the entrance to this house.
Thanks. Thanks, Angelius.
Fraud.
So now that I actually have somebody else who wrote this stuff for me, I'm going to read it because I was never very good with descriptions on my own stuff. So, oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by chains, flanking a set of oaken doors. So that's where you are right now. There's a big set of oaken doors in front of you.
Okay, I see it. Okay, I see the door, and I clashed open the door. But first, I went.
All right.
I went knock, 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 knock. And
No,
then-
I have no vision of anything.
Oh, that's so weird. Okay, I do.
Wait,
I do
let me-
a little knock, knock, the knock, knock, but then immediately open the door.
Let me mess with your vision settings. It says has vision. Oh, your dim vision is 0. Your bright vision is also 0. So I don't know how that happened.
Help! I cannot see anything.
Sorry. Let me
It's
check
all
another
that,
character.
It's all that Applejack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check another character and see what the default is. Okay, well, Nigelius has dim vision 60 and bright vision 0. I'm gonna update both of those to 60 because that doesn't make any sense. So I guess I'll give you all 60 bright vision.
Share my vision. I share it freely. Take it.
Your wise eyes.
yours.
So wise.
He's very wise.
Very wise.
He's looking at you.
Very wise.
He's very wise.
So you should. It
Oh,
looks
there
like
I
for
go.
humans, you should have 60 bright vision and 5 dim vision, whereas for the half elf, it's both 60.
All right.
Cool.
So
All right, so
I do my little knock, 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 and then run into this little second area. Do you see anything in here?
The doors open into a foyer or foyer if you're not fancy.
I barge in as fast as possible.
Fred,
hanging,
be a lad and open
you
this
look around,
next door,
it's,
too.
Everything's very clean and well maintained. Hanging on the south wall of the foyer is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, which is a golden windmill in a red field.
Ooh, history check.
There
See if I can figure out what that is.
Okay.
Sorry to cut you off. I rolled a 20. Not a nat 20, but a 20.
Nice.
All right. You know for sure that this has to belong to some kind of noble family. but it is not any noble family you are familiar with.
This is a noble
And-
crest.
Which is weird to you because you know a lot of noble families.
I see. But not one I'm familiar with. This must be my knowledge is spotty in some places.
But as if to answer, or an answer to that, you see portraits also all along the walls, presumably of this family. And again, none of their faces are familiar to you. But underneath each one are different names, and all of them end with or have the family name Durst.
Oh, Grandpa Fred Durst.
I was waiting on that. On the other end of the foyer is are mahogany double doors, so the wood just keeps getting better as you go in.
Mr.
Set with
Mr.
panes of stained
Cumbottom,
glass.
sir, do any of these guys look like vampires?
I look. Do any of them look like vampires to me?
It's crumb bottom.
They just look like dudes and ladies.
Sorry, fraud. I none of these lords or ladies. I don't know why I'm going to a British accent. Seem to be of vampiric descent.
Oh, double dang. All right.
To the world of the arcane.
Yeah, I feel like my voice has also changed like 4 times, and we've only been playing for like 10
We're
minutes.
still figuring it out. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
So yeah, I'll do a quick little knock, 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 shave it a haircut, and then just like barge into the next room.
I love that. You go smash kick.
Yeah, the
Yes.
smash kick.
I carefully lean around kind of the edge of the door. Fraud, is everything okay in there?
Yeah, I just beat you.
Right.
There's some cool stairs in here, guys.
You officially barrel into what you assume is the main hall. So, a wide hall, it runs through the width of the house. There's a black marble fireplace at one end, so that's going to be the north end because this map is turned weird. So, the stairs are at the south end, if you need a frame of reference.
Can we rotate this map? I'm just kidding.
I mean, yeah, I'd fuck everything up, but I'm sure we could. Mounted on the wall of the fireplace, it seems to be a sword with a... Well, if you want to look at the sword, you can.
Yeah.
There are wood-paneled walls.
I start reaching for the sword.
All right. You grab
I
the sword.
percepted first.
Okay.
Hold on, fraud. Let's see.
I
Let's
move
take
away
a look
from
at
him
this sword
as he
for a
reaches
second.
for the sword.
He slaps my
Rolled a
hand away.
5.
It's just a sword, bro.
Okay. Should be fine.
Sorry. Do you think it's okay if I touch it?
Touch away. I've checked it.
All right. I take it off the wall and start swinging it around, trying to show off
Yeah,
my cool fencing moves.
The sword easily yields from the wall, and you swing it around as you play with your new toy. You notice that on its hilt is the same windmill artwork that you saw on the coat of arms in the foyer.
Oh, guys, look! There's some kind of like cool fan or something on here.
I think that means you should windmill it around crazily as fast as you can.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a long sword. It has long sword stats. So I don't know. Can you guys add that to your own inventory, or do I need to do that for you? Let's see. Oh no, you already have a long sword. That'll be the long sword you found then.
If you look
Nice.
at the compendium packs, there should be one that has items, and you can just drag and drop those into your inventory.
Ooh, I need to do that. Let's see.
Yeah, so there's a longsword in there. You could just drag and drop into your. And Dusty, you should be able to do that.
I'm going to put a +3 shield in my inventory real quick.
I mean, yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'll let you guys do that. I think Dusty already has a sword though. And
I
so even
do.
if you want to drag a stick in your inventory, feel free.
So what is
Never know
this?
when you might
The
need a stick.
Durst family windmill longsword.
Yeah, the Fred Durst
Yes,
windmill
They call
sword.
it the chainsaw.
Oh yes. Thank you.
All right, so you see, well, I don't really even have. I guess I'll describe the room for our listeners. So across from the fireplace, where the obsidian fireplace, where there was also a sword, there is a large red spiral staircase. There seem to be 3 doors to the. Oh God, I have to figure out
East.
my directions here. To the east, 2 doors to the west, one of which you came through.
I'll check the other door to the west. It's like, must be another room.
That's a good idea. Yeah, clear
Towards the
the rooms
entrance.
that are behind you first.
Hey, Fraud, can you check this? Do your door thing.
Let's do it.
The head
Yeah.
was quite heavy. I don't. Oh wow!
Knock,
so
knock,
strong.
knock, knock. Beat ya. Whoa, guys, there's like cats in here or something. This is cool.
All right, so you,
Felines?
you again barrel through the oak paneled door. It seems to be filled with taxidermied animals, wolves, mostly stuffed wolves. There are 2 padded chairs with animal furs sitting in front of a fireplace, with an oak table between them, sporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table, surrounded by 4 chairs. There's 2 cabinets against the walls. The east cabinet. No, I'm not going to tell you all that yet.
Guys, these fucking
Let's
cats
look
are
at
getting
some stuff.
fucked up on Applejack. They're just like us.
But yeah, it looks like a hunter's room, like a proud hunter who shot things and then stuffed them and kept them.
This room
kind of
pretty
stuff.
much looks like what mine's going to look like when I'm a vampire hunter one day. But don't worry, guys. I won't hunt vampires. I'm going to be a vampire who hunts cool animals like this. And then I pose by
2
one of the
windows
cats.
on the west wall.
Oh, a vampire who hunts. Very clever.
A hunter vampire.
Yes, I suppose these cats are very similar to us. We are feral cats indeed.
They're wolves.
Out on a prowl. Yes.
Prawl. Prawl?
Bro!
How do you say it again? The prawl.
My
We are
mom
prowling
always,
as we speak.
mom always warned me about going out on prowls with strangers, but I don't know. After last night's bonding, I think you guys seem pretty cool. Just like
You're
these
no
cats.
stranger to me.
That's right.
And we're no
Or to
strangers to love.
love.
Dang it, I got it first.
Damn it.
You know the rules.
Hey, Matt, can you please cut Mark out getting it first? Just move it slightly back.
Of course. I check out the cabinet to the east that Mark said that he wasn't going to describe yet.
So yeah, there's a lock on it. Like just
Someone
a
wants
regular
us
padlock.
out of this cabinet.
Guys, we gotta check out this cabinet.
I don't think I have any. I have a small knife. I take out my small knife and I say, "Stand back! I shall unlock this." And I
Are
stick
you
the
gonna
small
try to
knife
pick
in
it,
there
or are
and I
you
twist
just
it
like
around.
trying to smash it with a knife?
I'm doing like a little lock picking,
All right, so
but very poorly because I don't have any.
this is the lock picking warlock.
LPW. Yeah.
Okay, roll a dex for me.
You got a 19.
You get it open.
Yes.
So you feel dang it, I forgot all the things he says. He's like,
He opens it up and it's just like a woman's
Holding on
blouse.
one.
You gotta stop sending me your eldritch blouses. What if my wife saw this?
so the
Wait.
lock
I
pops
click on
off.
one.
Yeah, there we go. Click on one.
Click on one. Two
Sticking
seems
on
to be
two.
binding up.
Binding on 3. Yeah. It so inside you find a big heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and a shit ton of bolts for 20 bolts for each crossbow.
Oh, nice.
So I have a light crossbow. Is a heavy crossbow two-handed? Like, what's the difference between the two?
Yeah,
I
heavy
guess?
crossbow is a 2-handed weapon.
Okay.
I think a light crossbow is two-handed as well.
Yeah, I know
But
you
I-
need martial proficiency for a heavy
Yeah,
crossbow.
you need martial for a heavy and a
Oh, I see.
light one-handed crossbow.
But a hand crossbow, yeah, is one-handed.
Yeah, hand crossbow needs something too.
Well, I was like, part of my starting inventory was a crossbow, a light crossbow. So I assume I can use those. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I think
proficient.
warlocks tend to have crossbows. Yeah, it's a thing.
Let me see if I can. Well, does anyone ranged weapons? Does anyone need any of these?
I have my crossbow
currently-
on my back.
you do.
I have a longbow. I don't even know how to find out if I'm proficient. Oh, weapons.
not proficient. So,
simple weapons and martial weapons.
You're a fighter, so you should be able to use it.
I dragged the heavy crossbow into my inventory and it says not proficient. So I guess I won't take it.
He gave you a wedgie and called you a nerd.
That's fair. Oops.
Sog biscuit. What's your deal again?
Sog biscuit? What do you mean my deal?
What's your class?
I'm a cleric.
Nice. Clerics can use those probably.
Yeah, clerics
No,
are pretty
I don't think I'm
handy, aren't they?
martial proficient.
Oh, well, I can take it.
By all means.
Part of me is like, is this all going to be boring or cut? Which I mean, it might, but we also used to fumble around like this with the rules. I mean, that's how we came
Yeah,
up
I
with the
mean-
rules song.
If it's not good content, just cut it.
Yep.
I dragged it to you, but I still don't see it in your inventory. Like,
But we
little-
used to bumble around with the best of them before.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I had to open up your inventory and drag it in. Okay, it's there now. Yeah, you already got a longbow, 2 axes. So you are kitted out.
Nice.
Oh, it's on the first page. Attributes, proficiencies, weapon proficiencies. I can do simple weapons and light armor.
That
There
sounds
it
right.
is.
There's my chippy.
There's my chippy.
All right. Well, next.
I pick up
Let's,
one of the I pick up one of the cats and put it behind one of the others, like it's mounting it.
I have to reiterate, they are wolves.
Oh, shit.
I did not know that they are wolves.
Guys, is this what a wolf looks like? I thought these were just angry cats.
I believe those are canines, not felines.
Like, I thought you guys were just being funny, but then I started to worry that you really didn't know.
No, guys, I knew it. I knew it the whole time, right? Guys, please don't tell anyone. Okay.
I believe you.
Thanks.
That is a humorous place you've put those wolves in, though. It's like they are mating.
Yes. Classic jokes. Where to next, guys?
I take a peep outside. I open the door and peep.
Yeah.
Those are windows.
Oh, okay.
I go back kind of into the central room.
Is there
From the window, you see, well, I mean, obviously you see the front yard of the mansion, and you see that the fog is still quite thick and seems to have surrounded the entire mansion. You can barely see more than 5 feet in front of you out the window.
Ugh, guys, still looks like stinky pea fog out there.
Yeah, just thick. Just dummy thick.
Oh, fraud! Could you come here a moment?
Yeah, here I am.
This door here, the handle's so heavy I couldn't get it.
Just to keep narrating, everybody headed back
In the
into
main
the main
hall.
hall.
Oh, so Mark, if I like try to open a door and I'm not, or how do you want me to click, or do you want me to like say I'm going to do this thing?
No, you're doing. Yeah, well, yeah, you should announce it just for the listeners, but
But if it's
Yeah,
if it's
clicking is
locked, it
fine.
won't open.
yeah, if it's
Okay.
locked, it won't open.
Cool.
Like, this is all pre-set up.
Sweet. Okay, so
Really? Huh, neat.
This is an awesome program.
that is awesome. All right, so I rush up and say, "I got this, guys. All right." Knock, 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 knock. Brush in.
I mean, you're already narrating so well. I don't think you need to say, "I opened the door." All right, you emerge into what is very clearly a dining room.
Guys,
Ah,
there's food
fraud,
here.
amazing! What strong hands you have.
Thanks.
The centerpiece of this wood panel dining room is a carved mahogany table, surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine.
Whew.
Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale.
So
quite pretty.
is that like a cat?
Lads, why were those children so hungry if they have such nice dining equipment?
That's an excellent question.
The cutlery is spotless.
There could be so much good food on here. There's so many
They could have
chairs.
sold it for a bit of bread.
Yes. Oh, speaking of bread, there should be a baby around here somewhere.
Yes, Watson.
Little baby bread.
I put
Bread
a spoon.
durst.
I put one of the silver spoons in my mouth. I go, ha ha! Look, I am the king.
Ah! Good
Let's
Whoever
one.
that
move
may be,
on.
I don't know the lore. Is there any food around, or it's just cutlery?
There's no food that you
It's
can
not
see.
like mid meal. It's just set out.
Yeah,
nice.
it's just set.
Are these windows to the north?
Yes, or to the east.
To the east?
But
yeah.
but yes, those are also windows.
Okay, I go and
You
start.
can open 'em.
I go and start opening all the
They're windows.
windows.
It's quite rude. There's now a draft, and fog peters in a little bit.
Oh, what sort of draft?
Fog pees in a little bit.
Fog pees in. Draft
Gross.
fog pees in.
Gotta close these stinky pee windows. Ew.
I believe it's already come in a little bit. Just a dribble.
I'm going back in here.
All right, you guys exit back into the main hall.
This is quite a nice house.
What's this? A tiny room?
All right.
What's this for?
So you open the last door to the east. It is a small, what appears to be hat closet or coat closet. So inside, or cloakroom, I guess is the more old-timey name for it. There are several
Cloakery.
black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls, and a top hat sits on the high shelf.
Ooh, I really want that top hat.
I'll
We
only one top hat.
we gonna fight
There's
for
only
it?
one top. Are you telling me there's only one top hat?
There is only one top
Oh,
hat.
shit.
There are multiple cloaks, but only one top hat.
Well, if you want, I'll just take a cloak and maybe I can try to get a top hat later. My mom told me that, respect my elders and stuff, and you seem pretty fucking old, so you could probably take it.
I am quite wise, yes. And I would like that top hat, yes. So I will take you up on it. There's probably many top hats in the rest of this house.
Yeah! Alright!
For you.
Alright, I throw on the top hat like a frisbee.
A regular top hat depository it is.
A top hat in every closet. That's what I've heard about this place.
Top haberdashery.
Alright, so
All right.
I grab a cloak as
So
well.
Crusperton has just entered his way into what appears to be a kitchen pantry area.
I look around for food.
It's quite tidy. There's dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on the shelves. Would you roll?
I rolled perception. I want to try to find food because the kids said they hadn't seen bread in forever, and they acted like they were starving.
There's food.
Oh, and does the cloak have a nice, neck frill? You know the kind I'm looking for.
It is a kind of a plain but solid black cloak.
Ooh, black.
Goes over your head. Yeah.
Good enough.
Covers
Okay.
your whole body. But yes, Crusperton, when you roll, you do find food. There's bread, butters, cheeses, dried meats, standard food that you would find in a
The
kitchen.
lying little rats out
Is that
there.
a toilet?
There's food in here. Why did they send us in here?
Actually, go ahead and since you rolled for it, I'm going to go ahead and assume you went into that back area. That's the pantry back there.
Oh, back here.
Yeah. So pop
Yeah,
that
I
in.
was
that's
looking
the
around
pantry.
anywhere.
That's where all the food is.
What about this guy? What's this guy down here?
So you open a
Is this
small
where the hats
door
are? I look for hats.
to your east. You see what appears to be you see what looks to be a dumbwaiter.
Roll for hat.
There are no hats in the dumbwaiter.
Ugh, this game.
There is instead outside the dumbwaiter is a small bell that looks to be wired or looks to have a string going higher up into the building. And if you don't know what a dumbwaiter is, there's a pulley system outside.
You dumb boy.
Looks like you could operate the dumbwaiter with.
It's like
I
from,
begin to operate the dumbwaiter to bring it back down to here if it's not here.
he rode around
it
on
is-
it in Home Alone,
it-
right?
It is already on your level.
Okay.
Is that the movie I'm thinking of, Home Alone, where he rides around in a dumbwaiter?
I feel like that happens,
Is it?
but I don't remember.
Yeah. Anyway, I feel like that's how I know
Maybe?
dumbwaiters.
There's Haunting of Hill House had a dumbwaiter. I remember that part. Or some horror movie had one where you go down to the basement.
Every
something
horror
happens.
movie. Every good horror
Or
movie.
like a secret basement via dumbwaiter.
You can tell that this is the lowest level it reaches to. It doesn't seem to go any further down, only up.
This
Okay.
house doesn't even have a basement. Gross.
Well,
Okay.
I believe all that's left is the stairs.
Beat ya!
I cautiously follow Fraud up the stairs.
All right. So I think I need to manually drag you guys over to the second floor. So I'm going to do that now.
No. What you would do is you would go ahead and add the tokens to the next map, and then
Oh,
just
well,
set
it's
it
the
as
same map.
active.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then
It's-
you'd have to manually drag us
Yeah, so
over
I just
whatever
drag
floor
you.
we're supposed to be on.
All right, then.
We can't get through walls.
I guess I'll save that for next episode. What happens when they go up the stairs?
This is spooky.
Will Fraud Von Darkness
Stairs.
Blood Sex beat the rest of the crew up there? Tune in next week to find out.
Oh,
He will.
and hey, yeah, thanks for listening. And I have
Yeah.
a Patreon member to shout out. But hey, thanks to everybody who supports our Patreon, but especially Aaron L.
Oh
Aaron
shit!
L.
Oh,
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
retcon. The name of the dumbwaiter was Eric L.
the name of the
Aaron L. But yes.
Aaron L. Thanks, bud.
Thank
Oh,
you.
and did we send out our cards yet?
Well, cool. Well, thanks everybody. See you. Did you like this?
Matt-
Let us know.
Do you
What?
like
What's-
us?
Matt just dodged that. I think he lost. He lost cards.
Oh, yeah. I was asking if you'd sent out the cards.
Oh, what? Sorry.
There
I
are no
must
cards.
have- my
Bye.
What is
My Discord
happening
cut
right
out, so I
now?
didn't hear any of that. I'm very confused. I've sent out cards to people.
Patreon, the last round of Patreon cards we did. I was just curious.
Not yet. No, we're still working through older ones, but we have a fresh
Look
batch
forward
that we
to
all signed.
cards that we all filled out. Well, some of us.
Most of us. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next time on whatever we're calling this. Possibly Curse of Strahd, but not quite.
Strad roll,
On
roll,
Heck-
roll,
on
roll.
Heckhouse.
Yeah, hat roll, top hat roll. We're all gonna get top hats.
All right, bye.
You heard it here, folks.
Bye.
Bye.